Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up? How you doing? How you living? How you doing? We're going over here live. Lizzie, 13 people, 10 likes. That's love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta say love how you get it. Let's go to my channel. It's live. Wow, 31 people. What's up? Hey, Jeffrey Doctor. Hey, William. Hey, Shanta. Hey, Ernest. Hey, Nicole. Look at her dabbing me up. Nikki, you crazy. Alita, D. Holler. Patricia Taylor Starnes, hello. Wanda, Denise, Ola. You know what it is. I'm in a different location tonight. I'm doing this from the same place I do the Financial Friday from. Gang, you know what it is. You know what it is. You know how it is when I get down. Yeah, what's going on, gang? Frederick, what's going on? Cha-Cha? Daisy's running around here somewhere. She doing something crazy. Hit the like button, fam. You know what it is. You know I like you. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Come on now. Got some good news. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to keep it real short and sweet. I'm going to tell you why everything you invested in is worthwhile investment. In the same regards, I'm going to tell you why peace, Ramel L, you know what I'm saying? Peace be upon you, man. Ashalak alaikum rahmatullah. You know what I'm saying? Peace be upon you. Hey, what's up, kid? Hey, what's up, Vincent? Hey, brother, turning from Hawaii. AJ Jordan, look, on his 28th anniversary. Shout out AJ Jordan, his 28th anniversary, man. He doing his thing, man. He in Hawaii. Smash the like button, people. Yeah, man, go on, hit that like, man. You got 56 of y'all, man. What's going down? Hey, Mr. B, bring some bombs. I'm bringing you some bombs. I'm bringing some real bombs. What's up, Samuel? What's up, Eugene? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, it's a much more relaxed setting, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can see the background, you know what I mean? It's chill at the crib, you know what I'm saying? Upstairs, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it about another minute. You want bombs. You want bombs. Eugene, what's going on, baby? I hope each and every one of y'all is doing extra special tonight, man. Look at all this gray in this beard, man. See all this? All this gray. Look at this. Man, I don't know why everybody's tripping, man. Get ready, fam. Yeah, I'm going to break this down. Let's see what I could do with all this here. Mute micro. I'm going to do that. Let me see if I got this on my phone. I don't. I'm about to bring it, man. Be cool. Yeah, the quicker the grays come in. Hold on. Let's see that one. I didn't even see that one real good. See, you do, the older you get, the quicker the years go, the quicker you're gray. Yeah, Louise, you know what it is. That gray shows wisdom. Yeah, man, we got a little wisdom. We don't give it about another 30 seconds, we don't get it popping. Man, I have a little bit of info for y'all, man. This is real talk. Yeah, Black Swan event. It really is, man. I'm telling y'all. If y'all really take a look at everything that's happening with all these critical analysis that's going on in the economic forums, with everybody that's looking at this as a part of the commodity community. See, the thing that people don't really understand is that all these financial analysts are out there putting puts instead of calls. Puts means that things are going to go lower. Call means that things are going to go further in a lot of instances. And so all these people are betting against our economy. Hey, Paul, what's going on, man? That's my bro right there. And in Iraq, what's going on right now is you saw the Judiciary Council come out and say basically that, hey, look, we're not going to rule on this basis because, really Article 64 belongs with either the Council of Ministers or the Prime Minister and the President. See, that's our out. See, people don't realize this. When they sent that back to the Prime Ministers, it opened up the carousel for the Sunnis and the actual Kurdistan people to come back and say, hey, look, we're gonna dissolve parliament. If you remember, Sadr is friends with Talabani and the other guys. So what's happening is that basically, without the Sadr group coming back, initially, that was earlier this week, he was hoping that the Sunnis and the Kurdistan region, those 2/3 were going to dissolve parliament. You know what I'm saying? Hey, princess. And what happened was, whether they do or don't, an outside source, some supposed lawyer, came in and said, hey, look, what we're going to do right now is we're going to file a lawsuit. We want the Sadr's group to return to politics. And with that coming, what happened is that it kind of opened this door. Now, whether they let the Sadr's group back in or they don't, it still leaves the options for two things to happen. According to Article 64 of the Constitution, either the Prime Minister and the President can dissolve Parliament, or 2/3 of the Parliament, which it looks like with the Sunnis and the Kurds, can dissolve Parliament. We talked about that. I told you guys, I don't know if I told you this, I think I told Financial Fridays this a week ago. I said, hey, look, things are going back to normal in Iraq. But they're not. They're protesting every day. Protesting every day. And here's a bomb for y'all. A bomb. I'm not going to sound it off. A bomb. This is a real bomb. The bomb is, the United Nations has already said we have a 500 presence troops in Iraq. We're going to up that to 4,000. So what happens is, now you can remove all of your American troops and replace them with UN troops, UN military intel, UN fighters, their equipment, everything. And the United States can go home. We all know that during midterms, this is what needs to happen for people to get elected president once again or again. Now, if you look at that in conjunction with, they just bought 35 million or 35 tons of gold, they're hedging against their economy. However, the reforms they already voted on 2 years ago. Do you feel me? 2 years ago. So this is not something we have to pass to see our rightful thing go through. What we're looking for is the reforms to go through. They voted on the reforms 2 years ago. That's how the white papers came into play. Now, as the white papers came into play, the reforms did. That's why when you see these articles that come out about they need to build schools, hospitals, bridges, roads, blah, blah, you have to look at it and say they're lying. We know they're lying because we already know that within the Chinese agreement, they already told them, look, we're going to put up so much money, just taking off one patch of your shoulder. Wait a minute, hold on, let me see. Hold on. You know I'm crazy, man. Shit. I gotta see this. What are they talking about, man? Hold on. I don't think they really. Okay. Yeah, I had got something on here. I don't even really, it was just saying blah, blah, blah. Anyway, sorry about the pause. Anyway, so if you look at this from a pragmatic point of view, if you're an investor, you got to say, well, hey, look, what's going on? Well, 80% of the parliament right now says they need to dissolve. That's more than 2/3. Either the prime minister with the president can dissolve parliament, which is probably going to happen, or maybe it won't. But if it doesn't, the Sadr's group will be reinstated by the Judiciary Council in the next few days, and they're going to tell them you can come back. If they do, they oppose everything the coordination framework's actually working on or doing, because they don't want to form an emergency government. They don't want to form a service government. So guess what's going to happen? They're not going to be able to do it. And with that, guess what's going to happen? Maliki is under indictment, or he's in the charging stations of, he's going to be indicted pretty soon because those leaked audio tapes by Ali Fadal. So if they do dissolve parliament, Maliki loses his immunity, and guess what? He gets indicted. if Maliki doesn't lose his immunity because he stays somehow in power and they are able to form a government, 2/3 say they want to dissolve it. Either way, it's a win-win for all of us. NATO troops are going to replace the U.S. troops. We've already told you that. They have 500 persons presence right now. It's going all the way up to 4,000. So they're going to replace the midterm range of what the American troops at the height of the war had in there. Let's just say 10,000. And the low end, let's just say they had 1,000. They're going to be right in the middle. Now, if I'm sitting here thinking about this pragmatically, and if they are able to dissolve Parliament, and there are interests out there to actually arrest Maliki, wouldn't that be the perfect time? Because Iran said they shut down the border, so there's no Iranians coming in and out. However, we know over 200,000 persons came into Iraq via Thursday via the airport system. 200,000 for the pilgrimage. They want to be pilgrims. They want to go do the trek. You know what I'm saying? They want to go do their thing. So you got all these people coming in that are trading their home currency in for dinars, and they're spending dinars inside the country. We know there has to be cross-border settlements at that point because they came in. If they're going to cross from one country, even walk into the next, there's probably some type of fee. They're settling that in dinars. Now, I don't mean to let the cat out of the bag, but Iraq recently opened its own hydrogen plant. Remember I told you guys, Iraq was going to do greater things than even you knew. See, these things were written and voted upon before. See, that's the way politics work. You don't spend money you don't have. You can't print money to print money. That doesn't work. That's deception. You can only spend what you have. Even America, even anywhere else. If they spend, it's off of a fund they got from somewhere else. Let me let my hair down. Let me talk to y'all like for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Man. You did what I'm laying down? Y'all don't get it. If Iraq opened a hydrogen plant that could cover 2/3 the electrical input that it needs for the region, why do they sign up with the GCC to get their electrical input in there? Because they're trying to push more power to the plants to get more export as far as crude and as far as natural gas out of the country. Now, let me wrap all this up real sweet. Natural gas, unlike crude, can actually be counted before it's out of the ground. Crude cannot. You can only count crude once it's been harvested in a barrel. That's why, like, Kuwait has what you call golden barrels of oil. Their oil is sitting there at, let's say, 100 million barrels of pure gold oil that can be refined at the snap of a hat. Natural gas is different. It doesn't need refinement. Man, we got 98 people, man. We got 59 likes. If y'all want me to keep spitting this game to you real quick, I'm going to get these likes up to about at least 80. Yeah, that's a bomb. I can give you 20 bombs. But y'all give me some likes. I ain't in this for my health. I ain't even doing this because I like doing it. At least show me you missed it. Man, I'm giving you real something you can take home. And you can really give to your favorite guru to say, look, my favorite guru, can you explain this? Come on, man. Get your likes up, man, for real. I need at least 80, 99, 100. I need at least 85 likes before I'm even going to speak again. I'm going to just keep talking shit. I'm going to tell you why. Because no one's talking like this. No one's talking to you like this. No one. They're all telling you stuff you want to hear about quantum physics and bullshit that has nothing to do with what you needed to do. Do you want the facts or do you want fiction? I see a few of y'all, dude. Man, you got to get your likes up, man. You got 12 more to go. Let's go. 104, 12. I don't need 12 likes. Miss BB's in the room, man. She's chilling. We just got back from a little travel. You know, she's a little jet lagged and all that. So she's chilling. Come on, man. I need them likes. I ain't playing. I'm not going to tell you nothing else. I will end this video in 4 minutes. If I don't get these likes, I'm going to quit it. Because I don't have to tell y'all this. I already told Financial Fridays this. You want the bonds, man? Damn, keep my lights. Engage. You got 5 more, man. I ain't playing. Because, see, let me tell you something. The thing that I know that you don't know is that I know the European Union is behind. Oh, someone took a like away. I'll give you one just because. And they give it back. The European Union is behind part of the negotiations that's happening with Iraq and the people that are going to arrest Maliki. We know that. We know that for sure. We know that the private security groups are out in the field dumping the ground to see where natural gas is. Why? Because how the hell would the whole world go through a recession in the next few days? And if you don't believe about the recession thing, let me tell y'all something. Look at the railroads. If the railroads start working in this country, you're going to be out of food within 3 days. The railroads have stopped in Europe, and they've been stopped for about 20 days. It's not been quiet in Iraq. Y'all not listening to the same beat I'm listening to. You gotta listen to the beat, man. They've never stopped protesting since September all the way through. Every day there's people in the green zone. Now, let me clean it up. If the Judiciary Council doesn't indict Maliki because they dissolved early elections, they have 60 days to arrest him. If they arrest him in 60 days, guess what happens? Then the CBI or somebody else can come back in and say, because of so much stability and because Moody and Fitch and everybody else says you're going to grow in a recession by at least 8 to 10%, depending on what news article you read upon. How are they going to do that if they don't sell oil to Europe? And they're already producing about 3.5 million barrels of crude. That's not counting the liquid natural gas. With the natural gas, they said they could double that. So 3.5 becomes 7. 7 times 2 becomes 14. So there's no more months of them only earning $11 billion a month. Hey Siri, what's $11 billion a month? Times 12.
Okay, I found this on the web for what's $11 billion a month times 12. Check it out.
That number just so happens to be... Well, you figure it out. I'm not going to give you that number. I'm going to keep that to myself. 11 billion a month times 12 in a high. But if they double their production and then add natural gas, let's just say they're at 25 billion a month. Hey Siri, what's 25 billion a month times 12?
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you restate the question?
Hey Siri, what's 25 billion times 12?
Sorry, I didn't get that. Could you restate the question?
It's a number so high Siri won't even answer it. Now, what's interesting to each and every one of you is, if you have 25 billion a month coming in from oil production and natural gas, you've got the third largest gold reserves intact that they've purchased. On top of that, they own U.S. bonds. And on top of that, they're not counting the currency outside of the country. And see, your average guru wouldn't get that. They've already written off the money they have outside of the whole country as far as U.S. holdings, other places, blah, blah, blah. Guess what happens?
I don't understand. It's a number so high. Siri, why do you answer? Now what's interesting to each and every one of you is if you have 25 billion a month coming in from oil production and natural gas, you've got the third largest gold reserves and tax that they purchased. On top of that, they own US bonds. And on top of that, they are not counting the currency outside of the country. And see, your average girl didn't get that they've already written off the money they had outside of the whole country as far as US holdings, other places, blah, blah, blah.
Damn, Siri, you talking greasy. So you take a country that has over double their reserves, they have triple the input, and they don't own any debt, because the next thing that you're going to see, and then I'm going to leave you with this. I said 20 minutes. I'm going to give you guys a last bomb. I'm going to hang up. The last thing you're going to see is Iraq is going to pay off Kuwait the last $4 billion they owe them. And then you're going to see the fireworks start. Yeah, they owe Kuwait $4 billion in outstanding fees. They're going to pay off Kuwait the last $4 billion. And then everything you want to see happen is going to actually start happening. And as the world surges into this economic abyss because of no money, if you hold dinar, you're going to be one of the few peoples on this planet that actually have money. That's all I got. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Sorry it took longer than 20 minutes, Pam. I said 20, 25. But you know how it goes. Sylviana, how you doing, honey? I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. Watch this, share this, give this to your favorite guru. Tell them, explain this to me. Because he's an alien, he's on a different planet. You're not talking about this. You're talking about some weirdo stuff.